Hi, it's Andy.
Hi, it's Dave.
Hi, it's Kirk.
Welcome to the A.D.K rock and metal channel. Now, today we're going to check out a band which I can't even remember if we've ever done on this channel. We may have. Right, maybe. No, I have a feeling we haven't. But I'll let you know. We are going to be checking out Arch Enemy. And we are going to check out the song Handshake with Hell. Now, this is a band I have checked out a couple of times. But haven't really covered much of. Don't know a lot about them. Yourself, Andy, do you know much about Arch Enemy?
Only through music videos. I haven't got any of their albums. I haven't really listened to any of their albums, but I know the members. I know the history.
Okay, you know more than I do.
Time. So yeah, I know quite a bit about them, but not a fan.
And Kirk, have you covered much on Arch Enemy?
I reviewed the last album. I gave it a 6 out of 10. The Scream Burst Repeat.
Do you ever give anything less than a 6?
Yeah, I give the recent Suffocation album 5 out of 10 because it was.
Have you ever given like someone like a 2 out of 10 or something?
Do you know? Have you heard of that Swedish gent band Vildhjärta? I give them a 3 out of 10. It was a double album with no structure.
Okay, wait till you get the Telescribe album. We can get there. We'll get there for a 2. Right, let's go check out the Arch Enemy. Okay, there we go. Arch Enemy and Handshake with Hell. Should we throw it to Andy first? I think we should.
Yeah, all right. Like I said in the before the video started, I know quite a bit about Arch Enemy, but never been a fan. I think I might have one album, but you're right, Dave. We've never covered them on the channel before, so it's good to see them on. I've really enjoyed the recent tracks in the last sort of 10 years that they've put out as music videos. They've selected those well because they are real hooky, catchy songs that sort of will attract people to the band. That's with their previous vocalist, is Angela Gossow, and this woman's called. Never know if it's Alicia Gluss White or Alicia White Gluss. I can never remember.
I had to Google it because I get it the wrong way around. It's White Gluss.
Right, which is probably what that'd be my second preference. Do you know what I mean? That's the one I wouldn't thought it would have been. But I think she's incredible. She's an absolutely amazing vocalist. She looks stunning. Great woman, and just got that fantastic persona. I've never heard her do clean vocals before. So there was a section where, sort of in the early part of the song, where she done some clean vocals, and then it sort of really, the tempo dropped and it all chilled out, and she upped the ante on those vocals. That was, she had a really beautiful voice. But her trademark for me is that ferocious delivery that I absolutely love. I think she is fantastic. Saying that, the band's ferocity doesn't match her vocals. They're too nice. It's too la da 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 da. It's too melodic and too sort of tuneful for me, to be honest. I'd like to see Alicia fronting a more extreme band than Arch Enemy, because they've got like that show off solos, the dual trade off guitar solos, which I really don't like, and there's just not enough in the majority of their tracks to really, pull me in. I mean, We Will Rise is an absolute banger. I really like that song. That's with their previous vocalist, and there's a few others as well. But I'm never gonna buy an album, really get into them, because they just haven't got that intensity that I like. Although Alicia is amazing, I love her performance, I love her vocals. I just wish the band would step it up a little bit in the aggression stakes, or she done another project. But that's my summary. I mean, the video itself as well, it was really well put together. There's sort of really well shot and put together footage from a number of performances, interspersed with like sort of behind the scenes and crowd shots. So that works really well. But it's nothing hundreds of times more. But it's a good example of that type of video, and a decent song, just a bit too positive for my liking. Her vocals are incredible.
Okay, Kirk.
I understand what Andy's saying. Melodic death metal, I think I've made it very clear I don't like this subgenre. I do like hard rock. I do like death metal. I don't like it when they come together. They're just playing Iron Maiden riffs and they've got really extreme vocals. Again, I agree with Andy. There's nothing I can disagree with you on here. She is the star of this band. Great vocal performance. You've got two of the best modern guitar players, certainly of the last 30 years in this band. Michael Amott, who famously was in Carcass, and then Jeff Loomis, formerly of Nevermore, is now in this band. He's the blonde-haired guy playing the second solo. He is one of the best shredders of the last 30 years. But again, it doesn't do much for me. Arena rock and death metal. Dave, sometimes I hear you criticize bands and you'll just say, it's easy for anyone to be heavy now. Let's go through the motions. Here comes the aggressive part. There's nothing to it. And this is a song where, yes, it's high energy. Yes, there are growling vocals in there. Is there any edge to it? No, none whatsoever. This is just pure showmanship. I'm not going to criticize them for that. But when you put that with death metal, to me, it just does not work. I can never get enthusiastic about this type of music. It does nothing for me.
Okay. So I'm going to disagree with both of you on there, and I absolutely fucking love that track. Now, I have heard Arch Enemy, and I've heard the Angela Goss era. Is that Goss? I think her name was. Fucking hated it. Hated that era of Arch Enemy. I heard a few songs. I was like, This is awful. Can't listen to it. Don't like it. Then when Alicia she came in, she was obviously doing a lot of the early stuff, and I was like, okay. But then she did a couple of tracks where she's dropped in some clean vocals. I'm like, oh, hang on. She's showing a bit of range here. She's showing that they're not just growling in the microphone extreme death metal, which is what Arch Enemy. I was like, you're one dimensional. You're just a death metal band. There you are. That's what you do. You do it very well, but you've got no range, no scope. Now, I agree with this particular song. It is a showmanship song, but it's a very good one if you're for me, like this, if this is the first time I'd heard Arch Enemy, I'd be like, fuck, I'm getting the album. I'm getting the album. I'm in this band. This is it. This is my new favourite band. The problem I've got is it's their back catalogue. Because I ain't going to fucking like the back catalogue. I only like this new album. I don't like the back catalogue. I like the new stuff. And that's where they're transitioning. So I don't know where they're going to go. Are they going to go more down this route? Because I like the fact that in that song, you had 3 different vocal deliveries. I liked the solos. I knew that's when that second solo came in. And I was hearing things like bits of Metallica's Master of Puppets soloing in there. I heard some Bon Jovi style solos going on in there. So you were hearing, yeah, and I understood that what you're saying about like hard rock elements. But then that's my genre, which is why for me, the fact they've got those clean deliveries on those choruses, that clean middle section, when that heavy stuff does come in, it's a nice balance. If that whole song had just been a heavy delivery, I probably wouldn't feel the same about it. I like the balance of the 3. But if it had been clean the whole way through, I don't think I'd feel the same either. It needed to have that heavy vocal delivery as well to balance the track out. So it's a perfect song for me to get into Arch Enemy. But it really depends where they go with it, whether or not I would continue with them, Journey, or if they just kept going to it back to their extremer roots, I probably would lose interest in them again because it's not really for me. And that's that because we are actually going to cover Arch Enemy, early Arch Enemy as well as a comparison to sort of see where they were with Angelo and where they are now with this and seeing how the band has changed. We're not doing that today, but we are going to do it at some point in the future. But and that was the reason why I picked Arch Enemy, was to do this comparison. But I really, really liked that track. I'm going to listen to it again after we get off the video today.
Can you understand why Andy said it just sounds too nice?
Yeah, because it's hard rock.
It's meant to be mean. It's meant to be malevolent. There's none of that in that song. The early stuff there is. But I agree. I would prefer Alicia to be singing in a more extreme band.
Yeah, and that's the hard part, is where if she did that, she'd keep you happy, but I wouldn't be listening to it.
No, I understand.
Doing this, I'll listen to it, but you guys won't listen to it. So I'm even sitting there after listening to that going, actually, do I think I prefer Tatiana or Alicia for her vocals? I think Alicia's my favourite.
The clean vocals surprised me. It sounded almost like Belinda Carlisle, but it actually did suit that
there
passage.
There is a poppy element to it, yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised by that as well.
Yeah. Anyway, there we go, Arch Enemy and Handshake with Hell. Bit of a split decision on that one today. Anyway, if you liked today's video, or even if you enjoyed today's video, please do like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on another video sometime very soon. Take care.